This seed has more protein than eggs, stops muscle loss after 60 fast. The seed that can change everything after 60. As we get older, many of us start to notice subtle but concerning changes in our bodies. Changes that can affect our strength, independence, and confidence. Climbing stairs gets harder, carrying groceries becomes a struggle, even getting up from a chair might not feel as easy as it used to. These are not just signs of aging, they're signs of something deeper, a progressive condition called sarcopenia, or age-related muscle loss. Sarcopenia affects 1 in 3 adults over 60, and by age 80, many people can lose up to 50% of their muscle mass. It's a silent condition that can drastically increase your risk of falls, frailty, and even early mortality. But here's the exciting news. A growing body of research suggests that what you eat can make a huge difference. And today, we're revealing one tiny seed that's loaded with more protein per gram than an egg and has been linked to powerful benefits for muscle strength, joint health, and energy. You're watching Golden Years Unplugged, where we uncover real, natural ways to stay strong, independent, and full of vitality after 60. If you're looking for ways to fight muscle loss naturally, boost your daily protein intake without heavy meats or protein powders, and protect your strength as you age, this video is for you. Now let's talk about the seed that's taking the longevity world by storm. Not only is it packed with complete plant-based protein, but it also contains a potent mix of omega-3 fatty acids, magnesium, iron, and antioxidants, nutrients that your aging muscles desperately need. And compared to eggs, this seed has 0 cholesterol, is easier to digest for many seniors, and is far more versatile in meals. What's this seed called? We'll reveal it in just a moment, but here's a clue. It's tiny, nutty, and has been a staple in traditional diets for centuries. Many nutritionists and longevity experts are now calling it one of the best foods to prevent sarcopenia naturally. In the rest of this video, we'll dive into how this seed works to combat muscle decline, how much you need daily, and how to easily add it into your breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Stay tuned. This could be the easiest change you make that has the biggest impact on your long-term strength. Understanding sarcopenia, the silent muscle killer after 60. Most people think aging means becoming weaker is inevitable. But the truth is, losing muscle isn't just aging. It's sarcopenia, and it can be prevented. Sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass and strength, is one of the biggest health threats after 60, yet it's often ignored until it's too late. Starting as early as age 30, we begin to lose 3 to 5% of our muscle mass per decade. By the time you hit your 60s and 70s, the effects become painfully obvious. Difficulty lifting objects, slower walking, poor balance, and even feeling exhausted from simple chores. Sarcopenia not only robs you of strength, it increases the risk of falls, bone fractures, hospitalizations, and even early death. Yet most seniors don't hear about it from their doctors until it's already progressed. But here's the good news. Sarcopenia is not a life sentence. In fact, with the right nutritional support and daily habits, you can reverse muscle loss naturally. And that's where diet becomes your most powerful weapon. Why does this happen in the first place? As we age, our bodies become less efficient at synthesizing protein into muscle tissue. That means even if you're eating what seems like enough protein, your body might not be absorbing or utilizing it well. Add on reduced activity, hormonal changes, and nutrient deficiencies, especially vitamin D, magnesium, and omega-3s, and you've got the perfect storm for muscle breakdown. That's why nutritionists and doctors are now recommending high-quality, complete protein sources that are easy to digest and full of cofactors that support muscle repair. And while eggs have always been considered a gold standard, there's a plant-based seed that's outperforming eggs in some major ways. In upcoming sections, we'll introduce this powerful seed and break down exactly how it boosts muscle mass, increases mobility, and helps you stay strong well into your 70s and beyond. We'll also explore how it compares gram for gram to eggs, what the latest research says, and how even a tablespoon a day can spark real results. Remember, you're not losing muscle because you're getting older. You're losing it because of how your body is being nourished, and with the right foods, you can fight back. Coming up, we reveal the seed that's being called a natural muscle builder for seniors, and how it stacks up against common protein sources. Protein power. Why muscle needs more than just exercise? When it comes to preventing or reversing sarcopenia, most people think they just need to hit the gym more often. And while exercise, especially resistance training, is vital, it's only half the solution. What often gets overlooked is that muscle recovery and growth depend heavily on proper nutrition, and protein is at the center of it all. But here's the shocking truth. Not all protein is created equal, and simply eating more doesn't guarantee your muscles are being fed what they need. In fact, as we age, the body becomes less efficient at absorbing and utilizing protein. A process called anabolic resistance. That means seniors need more protein per kilogram of body weight than younger adults just to maintain what they already have. Research now shows that older adults should aim for 1.2 to 2.0 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day, much higher than the outdated standard. But more importantly, the quality of protein is what really matters. You need complete proteins, those that contain all 9 essential amino acids. These are the building blocks your muscles can actually use to rebuild tissue and maintain strength. Most people rely on animal-based sources like eggs, chicken, and fish, but these can come with cholesterol concerns or digestion issues for some. That's why many experts are now looking into plant-based superfoods that deliver complete proteins, antioxidants, and healthy fats all in one. And this is where our starseed comes in. A tiny plant-based powerhouse that not only matches eggs in protein content, but also contains a more heart-friendly profile of fats, along with fiber, magnesium, calcium, and antioxidants that combat inflammation and support recovery. Let's not forget, even the best workout will break down muscle without enough protein to rebuild it. It's like trying to build a house without bricks. So while exercise signals the body to grow stronger, it's the amino acids from protein that do the actual construction. If you're over 60 and doing strength training without adjusting your diet to meet muscle protein synthesis needs, you're likely spinning your wheels. But incorporating this one seed into your meals daily can change that. Coming up next, we'll reveal the name of the seed that's now being called the plant-based egg and how to use it to fight back against age-related muscle decline. The super seed unveiled, more protein than an egg. So what is this mighty little seed that's causing such a stir in the world of senior nutrition and muscle health? It's hemp seed, a nutrient-dense, protein-rich powerhouse that delivers more usable plant-based protein per tablespoon than an egg, with a profile that supports muscle growth, heart health, and anti-inflammatory repair. Let's break it down. A single large egg contains roughly 6 to 7 grams of high-quality complete protein. That's great, but 3 tablespoons of hemp seeds pack over 10 grams of complete protein. And they do so with 0 cholesterol, more omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, and far better digestibility for older adults. What makes hemp seeds truly unique is that they are one of the few plant foods that contain all 9 essential amino acids, making them a complete protein source. That means your body can use the protein efficiently without needing to be paired with other foods, a huge advantage for older adults who may not be eating large meals. But protein isn't the only reason hemp seeds shine. They are also rich in gamma-linolenic acid, GLA, a powerful anti-inflammatory compound that can reduce joint pain, lower bad cholesterol, and support better hormone balance, especially helpful for seniors managing multiple conditions. And unlike soy, which is often genetically modified and high in phytoestrogens, hemp is non-GMO, naturally gluten-free, and free of allergens like lactose and nuts, making it ideal for people with dietary sensitivities. Hemp seeds are also high in magnesium, a mineral vital for muscle function, nerve signaling, and energy production, as well as iron and zinc, which support oxygen transport and immune health. Combine all of these nutrients and you have a seed that not only boosts protein intake, but supports a whole spectrum of senior health needs. And let's not forget fiber, something many seniors are missing. Hemp seeds contain both soluble and insoluble fiber that supports gut health, bowel regularity, and even blood sugar control. A hidden bonus in the battle against fatigue and inflammation. The best part? There's no cooking required. You can sprinkle them on yogurt, blend them into smoothies, stir them into oatmeal, or mix them with salads and soups. They're soft, mild-tasting, and versatile. In the next section, we'll explore how to easily incorporate hemp seeds into your daily routine for muscle preservation, better energy, and real anti-aging benefits. How this seed reverses muscle loss naturally. Let's dive into the science-backed magic of how hemp seeds can help you reverse sarcopenia naturally and without relying on expensive supplements or harsh pharmaceuticals. First off, hemp seeds aren't just high in protein. They deliver the right kind of protein for older bodies. Their protein is rich in edestin and albumin, two highly digestible globular proteins that help with tissue repair and muscle regeneration. This means that the amino acids from hemp seeds are quickly absorbed and utilized to repair muscle fibers that naturally deteriorate with age. When paired with even light resistance activity like walking or chair squats, this kind of high-quality protein stimulates muscle protein synthesis, MPS, the body's natural process for building new muscle tissue. What's more, the arginine in hemp protein boosts nitric oxide levels, improving blood flow to muscles so they get more oxygen and nutrients. But there's more. Hemp seeds are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, especially alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, which fights the chronic inflammation that contributes to sarcopenia and joint pain. Chronic, low-grade inflammation is a key driver of muscle breakdown, especially in people over 60. By calming inflammation, hemp seeds protect your muscle tissue from unnecessary degradation. They also support hormonal balance, which becomes crucial with age. For men, declining testosterone levels accelerate muscle loss. For women post-menopause, estrogen changes do the same. The gamma-linolenic acid, GLA, found in hemp helps support healthy hormone levels, which in turn preserve lean muscle mass and reduce abdominal fat gain. And don't forget magnesium and iron, two nutrients vital for muscle function and oxygen delivery. Magnesium supports the conversion of protein into muscle tissue, while iron ensures your muscles get the oxygen they need during physical activity or even daily movement. Finally, hemp seeds aid in gut health, which is increasingly being tied to muscle retention and immune strength in seniors. A healthy gut microbiome means better nutrient absorption and less systemic inflammation, both key in stopping muscle loss at the source. Bottom line, this one simple seed offers a complete, natural defense against sarcopenia, and it does so while supporting heart health, joints, energy, and more. Comparing protein sources, eggs versus this super seed. When most people think of high-protein foods, eggs usually top the list. After all, they're a complete protein, affordable, and widely consumed. But what if we told you there's a plant-based seed that not only matches the protein quality of eggs, but actually surpasses them in several critical areas, especially for seniors? We're talking about hemp seeds, the super seed quietly revolutionizing natural muscle recovery and sarcopenia prevention after 60. Protein content. Grams don't tell the whole story. Let's begin with raw numbers. One large egg contains about 6 to 7 grams of protein. 3 tablespoons of hemp seeds, roughly 10 grams of complete, highly bioavailable protein. On the surface, it might not sound like a huge difference, but here's where hemp seeds really shine: amino acid profile and digestibility. Hemp seeds contain all 9 essential amino acids, just like eggs. But unlike eggs, hemp protein is hypoallergenic, anti-inflammatory, and rich in branched-chain amino acids, BCAAs, especially leucine, which directly triggers muscle protein synthesis, the key process for rebuilding muscle tissue after age-related loss. Digestibility, easier on aging bodies. As we age, our digestive systems slow down, and the ability to break down and absorb protein decreases. Some seniors experience bloating or sensitivity when consuming animal-based proteins like eggs or meat. In contrast, hemp seeds are incredibly easy to digest due to their soft shell and high fiber content. They also contain albumin and edestin, 2 highly absorbable plant proteins that are gentler on the stomach and rapidly metabolize for muscle repair. Nutrient density, more than just protein. While eggs contain important nutrients like choline and vitamin B12, Hemp seeds offer a broader spectrum of micronutrients essential for aging well. They're packed with nourishes for muscle relaxation and nerve function, nourishes meron to combat age-related fatigue and support red blood cells, nourishes gnawing, crucial for immune function and testosterone balance, nourishes omega-3s ALA, which reduce inflammation and protect joints. Exeasers no mercadin, nori, they lack fiber, omega-3s unless fortified, and may raise cholesterol in sensitive individuals. Hemp seeds offer a cleaner nutrient profile, especially important for seniors watching heart health and digestion. Tonight, don't have to do the serious team. Final verdict, eggs versus hemp seeds. Eggs are still a fantastic food, but hemp seeds win for older adults looking to combat sarcopenia, reduce inflammation, and protect their gut, joints, and heart at the same time. In the battle of animal versus plant-based protein, hemp seeds offer a more complete package for muscle retention after 60. Next up, we'll explore easy ways to add hemp seeds to your diet without giving up the foods you love. So, a big ball setting up sitting ages. Do might now this serious team made is an eggs. Easy ways to add this super seed to your daily diet. Now that you know how powerful hemp seeds are for fighting sarcopenia, supporting muscle recovery, and boosting senior health, how do you actually use them in your day-to-day meals? Luckily, hemp seeds are incredibly versatile and require zero cooking, which makes them perfect for older adults looking for simple, no-fuss nutrition. 1. Sprinkle on breakfast for a protein boost. One of the easiest ways to start your day strong is by sprinkling 2-3 tablespoons of hulled hemp seeds, also called hemp hearts, over your oatmeal, yogurt, cottage cheese, or even smoothie bowls. This adds 10 grams of complete protein along with omega-3s and magnesium, perfect for waking up your muscles and joints. Try combining them with berries, rich in antioxidants, or banana, natural potassium source, for a senior-friendly, anti-inflammatory breakfast that also supports brain and heart health. 2. Blend into smoothies. Hemp seeds blend effortlessly into smoothies and protein shakes without altering the taste. Just toss in a few tablespoons with almond milk, banana, spinach, and maybe a scoop of plant-based protein powder. You'll add a creamy texture and extra protein, fiber, and healthy fats to help maintain muscle mass and energy throughout the day. For those over 60 struggling with appetite loss, smoothies are a great way to pack in dense nutrition without feeling full or bloated. 3. Add to soups, salads, and stir-fries. Sprinkling hemp seeds onto salads, soups, or vegetable stir-fries adds a nutty flavor and a satisfying texture. Unlike flax or chia seeds, hemp seeds don't need to be ground or soaked first. They're soft, digestible, and easy on the stomach. For lunch, try tossing a tablespoon onto a mixed green salad with olive oil and lemon juice. At dinner, stir them into mashed potatoes, roasted vegetables, or even brown rice for extra protein. 4. Bake or mix into snacks. You can easily add hemp seeds into homemade energy bites, granola bars, or muffins for a senior-friendly snack loaded with protein and healthy fat. Look for recipes online that combine oats, dates, nut butter, and hemp for a grab-and-go option when you don't feel like making a full meal. 5. Use hemp seed oil, cold only. Cold-pressed hemp seed oil is another way to get benefits. Drizzle it over salads or steamed veggies for an anti-inflammatory fat boost. Just don't cook with it. Heat can destroy the delicate omega-3s. Whether you're eating alone or cooking for family, adding hemp seeds is one of the simplest upgrades to your daily routine, especially when fighting age-related muscle loss naturally. Success stories. Seniors rebuilding strength with this seed. Sometimes the most convincing evidence doesn't come from studies or charts, but from real people just like you who decided to take action. Today we want to highlight a few powerful stories from seniors who began incorporating hemp seeds into their diets and experienced remarkable transformations in strength, energy, and independence. Meet Patricia, age 71. I got my strength back without pills. Patricia had been struggling with progressive muscle weakness, joint pain, and fatigue for over 5 years. Her doctors kept prescribing supplements and even hinted at steroid-based treatments for inflammation. But after learning about the benefits of hemp seeds for seniors, she decided to give them a try. I started putting hemp seeds in my yogurt every morning, And within 2 weeks, I felt more energized, she says. But after 6 weeks, I was shocked. I could carry groceries again, walk without a cane, and even get back to light gardening, something I thought was gone forever. Frank, age 66. I didn't think it would work, but it did. Frank was skeptical. A retired truck driver, he never believed food could really reverse muscle loss. But his daughter convinced him to try hemp seeds instead of a protein powder that made him feel bloated. I mixed hemp into my breakfast oatmeal, added some into my post-walk smoothie, and just kept at it, Frank recalls. Now I'm down 12 pounds, my back pain's gone, and my doctor told me my blood pressure improved. He now swears by what he calls the little seed that turned my health around. Claire, age 79, it helped me feel young again. Claire had reached a point where getting out of bed felt like climbing a mountain. With little appetite and declining muscle tone, she feared becoming dependent on her children. After researching natural sarcopenia remedies, she discovered the muscle-boosting power of hemp seeds. I blend them into soups and smoothies. They make me feel nourished without being heavy. I can honestly say, I feel more alive now than I did 10 years ago. Your story could be next. The common thread in these stories? Consistency. These seniors didn't make massive lifestyle overhauls. They simply added a natural, easy-to-digest protein source to their daily routines. Hemp seeds gave their bodies the amino acids, omega fats, and minerals they needed to heal, recover, and thrive. Final takeaway: strength, longevity, and living fully after 60. Aging isn't about fading into weakness. It's about rediscovering your body's power and fueling it with what it truly needs. If there's one powerful truth we've uncovered in this journey, it's this: the right nutrition can completely transform life after 60. And at the heart of this transformation, hemp seeds, one of nature's most underrated superfoods for seniors. In this video, we've shown you that sarcopenia isn't inevitable. You've learned that muscle loss doesn't begin in the gym, it begins in the kitchen. While exercise helps stimulate growth, it's protein that builds and repairs, and hemp seeds deliver that protein in a form that's not only complete, but bioavailable, anti-inflammatory, and rich in essential fatty acids and minerals your aging body craves. You've seen how hemp protein rivals eggs, and in some areas even beats them, especially when it comes to digestibility, fiber content, and heart health. You've explored how it helps reduce inflammation, balance hormones, and support brain function, all key elements of aging vibrantly. But here's the big takeaway. You don't need a radical overhaul to change your future. You just need the right habits, done consistently.